Hello and welcome. This is Christopher at My Perfect Cellar, and today we are going to talk about Barolo. So, Azienda Agricola Cagliero, which is about 6 hectare estate located in Barolo, in the village of Barolo, one of the 8 villages of the appellation, as well as one of the 11 zone of production. So Barolo, as you can imagine, is quite vast, so a plethora of different soil. You have to think that on the right hand side is more calcareous and the left hand side is more, so toward the west, more sandy, though making wines slightly more approachable despite the style, the oak and so on and so forth. This is coming from a cru, as they call it nowadays, so Ravera, which is located at the south of Barolo toward Novello. This has been oakaged for 2 years in Slovenian oak of 228 liters. But more importantly here is the vintage. 2016 on the top of everything is one of those vintage that happens in a decade and really bring wines with poise, composure, and time in the hand, if you see what I mean. You can drink them, you can open them, you really will enjoy a lot on the youth. But I believe they probably go down into kind of closing down and reopening in a couple of years, because you got really that intense characteristic of a great vintage with all in place, beautiful acid, beautiful fruit. So basically what I got out of it, it's deep garnet with a mahogany rim, so you got the Nebbiolo character. So yes, 100% Nebbiolo as a grape variety. On the nose, the one it's completely open straight away, even though I've opened it about 3 hours before tasting it. So that's something that I'm very, very adamant with. Open the wine early if you can. Anyway, without further ado, so really open, super ripe, forward, elegant with dark fruit, cherries, leather. There's a bit of tar there. There's an herbal character which is classic for Nebbiolo. You got a touch of dark chocolate, bitter chocolate even, a sort of flowery touch as well. It's kind of ethereal. It's complex, but it's really approachable, really, and beautiful poisonous. On the palate, it's round, it's soft with layers of fruit, dried fruit. You've got the spices coming through, the tar again, the chocolate, the herbal, the jam fruit, just at the back, just to kind of enhance the quality of the vintage. Touch of mushrooms, sandalwood as well. It's complex with a very beautiful, weighty mid palate, as well as a great motivational, almost towards acidity, just to lift the entire structure. And then really a long finish on primary fruit and spicing. It's very, very charming already. However, you could definitely drink it now or lay it down for a few years without that whatsoever. Says 16 to 18 Celsius in terms of service temperature, just to get the fruit first, as the wine will open up slowly and surely. Open early, as I said, if you can. Anything that has protein dish-wise, just to absorb the kind of tannin structure. This is really well integrated, but still present as in Nebbiolo and in Barolo, despite the soil that makes wines a bit softer, as I explained early on. Stews will work very well. Anything to do with barbecue during the better days as such. Mushroom risotto comes to mind as well because of that texture. So please enjoy.